Hello, hello. Today's the day. Danny, thank you so much for the 3 months, dude. Holy shit. Holy cow. Thank you so much. I appreciate it very, very much. 3 months already. I know time flies when you're having fun. Am I right? Am I right? Congrats on the 1st as well. And Worm on the 2nd. Congrats, congrats. We're here. For those that haven't met European Pop, this is European Pop. And we're playing through Heavensward because I've decided Monday streams shall be MSQ on my alt. That's the plan. That's the vibe. That's literally it. But I hope that you're all well. I hope that you're all swell. Yeah. I'm definitely coming down with some kind of illness, which is great. So great. And very typical for the post holiday. Well, we're still in the middle of it. We still have New Year's, but yeah. So that's the vibe. But this is European Pop. Originally was literally a carbon copy of my North American Pop, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have fun with it. I'm gonna have fun with it. All right, I'm just going to dive right into it. Oh, Heavensward. Oh, how I love you. This expansion sold me on the game. I was like, I'm in. I'm in, brothers. I'm in. And the oh, like, and the music that I had playing in the starting soon screen. Alrighty. Wards of House, 4 temps. Ah, yes, you may pass. Proceed to Ishgard. Ah, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I didn't appreciate this enough the first time. I've played a Realm Reborn.
Am I glad to see you?
Yeah, it's the longest intro ever. True. But I've played a Realm Reborn maybe like 4 times. This is the second time that I'll be doing Heavensward.
And so they came, at a friend's behest. Heroes once celebrated as saviors of Eorzea, brought low through treachery, their names blackened with royal blood. With memories of the lost and dreams of redemption, with hope yet in their hearts.
Fenno's been so traumatized, his voice instantly changed. Everyone's did. Everyone? Making me want to change into a barn? I mean, you can if you want to. But no, so this is obviously my European character. There she is! The beautiful foundation.
To Ishgard, shining city on the mount, overlooking the dominion of Kurthus. A great and proud nation, devoted to Helone, the Fury, ruled by Thordan VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. The last bastion of the faith, her walls ever bristling with the sworn swords and spears of her 4 high houses.
I love Heavensward so much. Oh my
land
goodness.
that after 1,000 years of war had forgotten what it was to be at peace.
Welcome to Ishgard, points to the knight in front of the fish shop, and that's the
Through
fish
gates
shop.
long closed, the warrior of light and her companions passed, entering at last a city whose history was written in blood. In the midst of the Dragon Song War they came. 3 weary travelers whose arrival would set in motion great change.
Don't send dirty looks to Taru's way. I'll fight you.
Though none knew then how great.
Heavensward. I actually don't know how much we're gonna progress through today, but we'll see. We'll see. We're here. We're here. Excuse me, sir. I'm just gonna attune to the etherite real quick. I think I should be able to, unless it's gonna be like, hey, this is the quest. Bum, 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 bum. I love the music. I just love Heavensward. All right. I just love it. Do, 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 do. Ba, ba, ba. Greetings, Mistress Tinks. On behalf of House Four Temps, I bid you welcome to Ishgard. My lord humbly requests your presence at his residence in the Pillars. If you would come with me. Yep. Woohoo! I'm so excited, my guys. I don't even think you realize how excited. I enjoyed Heavensward so much doing this the first time years ago that coming back here the first time on my current character and hearing the music made me cry, and gaming stuff does that to me so rarely. That's what, like, whenever I listen to Hearthwood, I just, ooh, chills. Chills. It was like, I just remember like Sai and Worm were like, just get through it. Just get through a Realm Reborn, we promise. We promise you'll enjoy it. And I was like, okay. And then I got through to Heavensward, and I was like, holy shit. Can't wait to forget all this after stream and then have deja vu when I play. Oh boy. I just, but no, I really want to play through, as I said, I've been meaning to want to play through MSQ again. And so, we get to do that. For me, it's get through AR followed by get through Stormblood. I know there's like another lull with Stormblood, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Because then you get Shadowbringers afterwards. And then you get banger after banger afterwards. Excuse me one moment, kind sirs. I'm just grabbing this Ethernet shard. But no, I've been meaning to play through. Stormblood is kind of a bit foggy for me. Again, I think it's just because I wasn't as engaged. But yeah, and I'm sure that there's things that I forgot or that I don't really remember. And I want to experience it. Hoshafont! The Warrior of Light and her brave companions walking the streets of Ishgard at last. What a glorious sight. I cannot tell you how long I have waited for this day. Allow me to present to you my family home, Four Temps Manor. Whee! I should like nothing more than to show you around, but everyone is gathered to receive you. Come, my friends, introductions must be made.
My lord, I have returned with the Scions.
Look, while I attempt to clean and then work on stuff before shop reopens tomorrow. Go for it, enjoy your luck. I love the idea of going through the story again, but it gives me the same defeatist energy that hearing I should watch something like One Piece. Yeah, okay, just knowing it's like 1100 plus episodes. That is true. It is a lot of time. I was thinking about it. Okay, boss rush done. I'm actually here now. Welcome in, Worm. I was thinking about it. So it took me 3 months to get through from A Realm Reborn through to Endwalker. last year. Merm? Hey, Merm. Dear gosh. That's third time's a charm, isn't it, Daddy? But no, it took me 3 months to get through it all, and then took me about like a week and a half to get through Dawn Trail. And so when I was like breaking it down and how long it would take me on stream to get through the whole story, I was like, oh boy. You're straight at the M home skillet. Flipped it upside down.
I hope your journey was not too taxing.
Bum.
I, Count Edmond de Fortemps, do bid you welcome. As wards of House Fortemps, you shall be afforded every courtesy. My home is your home.
Oh, I love heavensward so goddamn much.
My companions and I are deeply honored, Count Fortemps.
Fortemps. That's
The
right,
honor
everything's
is mine,
French.
Master Alphino. Consider it an expression of our gratitude for your service to Ishgard.
Forgive me, my lord, but are you not concerned? To accept foreign guests at such a juncture, especially ones with our reputation.
I also want to flag it as well. I know that, like, my feelings towards Alphino is that I like to keep him humble. Like, I like to just subtly bully him. I know that people are like, oh, Alphino, oh dear Alphino. And I'm like, nah, keep that kid humble. Whoever reigns after me shall be five ton. And on it goes. Just got done with my boss rush, an extra story in ZZZ. I'm really enjoying the storylines, which is still a shock to me. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Do not worry yourself.
That's what Alizé's not even, like, here
It is
yet.
true that Ishgard's first thought has ever been the war effort, hence the closing of our borders. Yet it is in troubled times most of all that men should seek allies. Don't you think? Granted, my decision will have raised eyebrows in the vault and in the halls of the other high houses. But so long as you continue with your altruistic
Fast forward a few
endeavors,
generations to
I
renowned
doubt my
musicians.
honored peers
MC 10
will feel moved
temps.
to voice their concerns.
Oh my goodness.
Then there is naught to fear. Though our numbers are much reduced, we are no less determined to carry on our work.
Full glad am I to hear it. But before you return to your labors, why not take a tour of the city?
Sure thing.
You would do well, I think, to acquaint yourselves with your new surroundings. After all, you may be here for some time.
I'm so excited. Guys, I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand. Hey, Alphino. Ba-ba-da-bo. And here is our guide. Totems! Oh my goodness! Though our friends in House Fortemps have been generous enough to extend us their protection, we must take care not to impose too much on their hospitality. It is only proper that we learn about our new home, so that we might become more self-sufficient. I'll take a while to learn the lay of the land, but learn it we must. No, it'll take a while. Then there's the markets and the taverns. We'll need to know where to shop and where to hear small talk. 'Twould seem a tour of the city is indeed in order. I thank you for your counsel, my lord. My companions and I shall of course do as you suggest. Very good. Then my manservant shall accompany you. He will be able to answer any questions you might have. Ah, but I grow forgetful in my dotage. There is something I must give you ere we part. Their documentation is in order, I trust? Yes, my lord. Ooh, Hoshifan seems like a cool guy. Can't wait to see how he gets up and down. Daddy! Enjoy the story. I did contemplate. So when I first went through Heavensward, I was a Lalafell, right? And I had the little pig costume, and I did a couple of dungeons in the pig costume. So like I witnessed, like spoilers obviously, I witnessed Estinian fighting Nidhogg as a tiny little pig. And I remember the dungeon, like people were like, oh my god, like it we have a little pig in our body. And I'm like, do I do that again? But I'm just a big pig. Shockingly enough, Daddy, he's still a garbage tank. Oh my god, just a few holes in his defense. I'll get better. Oh dear. These documents identify you as wards of House Fortin. Given that our borders have remained closed for decades, many of my countrymen are unaccustomed to treating with foreigners. Should anyone happen to question your presence here, it may provide necessary to remind them that you remain under the protection of House Fortin, and let us hope it shall not come to that. Rest assured that we shall do our utmost to avoid any situation which might compel us to invoke your name. Pop, Tataru, the city awaits. Let's go. Tataru, I love you so much. Nah, you can't patch a skill gap like that. Not even with duct tape and Gorilla Glue. Oh my goodness. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. As this is your first time in our fair city, pray permit me to show you to the Hoplon, from whence we may gaze upon the splendour of the Holy Vault. Though all other sights pale in comparison, 'tis only meet that you see it first. Oh, I skipped it. I double-clicked. Whoops. I shall then show you around the Jeweled Crozier, where you may purchase all manner of goods and services before descending to Foundation's Aetheryte Plaza. If there are no questions... Let's go! You can't hop off unless you're a raccoon. Oh. Where am I going? Up here. Wah, 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 wah. But no, Monday streams may be longer than 2.5 while I do this MSQ, you know? You know? The Hoplon, so named for the bronze great shield borne by our nation's patron deity, it is the largest plaza in Ishgard. The magnificent cathedral to the north is, of course, the Holy Vault. The vault is both Ishgard's seat of government and the residence of the Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. Begging your pardon, the statues to the south, are they perchance Thornton's famed Knights 12? Very good, Master Alphino. They are the fathers of Ishgard, the brave knights who joined with King Thornton I to put down Nidhogg and found this great nation. Our city is rich in history and tradition, and there is much you can learn by exploring the pillars, time permitting, of course. Now then, if you would follow me to the Jeweled Crozier, I shall introduce you to Mistress Alais, our master of the markets. I wanted to be a tank, but got the wrong idea. Apparently you don't have plate armor from the kitchen plates. The Hoplon is also a sub-level 30 shield fam. Y'all should really keep up with your gear. Oh my goodness. Bum, 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 bum. Let me go this way so I can grab Ethernet shards as we run. do. Ba ba ba. Bum 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 bum. The Hopper. Oh, I already read that message. Why did I? What? Well, you're clearly not locals or traveling peddlers, which makes you all... ... Ah, wards of House Forton. How very interesting. Count Admin has granted us leave to remain in Ishgard for as long as we wish, which may be some time. Accordingly, we will have need of sundry goods, hence our desire to make your acquaintance. That is, of course, assuming you are content to accept the custom of foreigners. Should you be uncomfortable... Young sir, we do not discriminate in matters of money. If you have coin to spend, who are we to refuse it? Weapons, armor, and accoutrements, medicine, materials, whatever you desire, it can be found in the Crozier. Our merchants will be more than happy to accommodate you, as you will soon see. I don't know what I want to do tonight. I know I want to take my new Gunbreaker and Paladin glams out for a spin, but beyond that, I don't know if I have the energy to engage much brain. True. I'm... After stream, whenever that is, I'm going to go back to trying to grind out on this character my levels in my Grand Company so I can keep turning gear. Our next destination is the Aetheryte Plaza and Foundation, if everyone is ready. I haven't slept in about 21 hours at this point. Worm! Go to bed! Go to bed! What are you doing here? Go to bed! I can't. Oh dear. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. I have kids because Syl is sick. That's... yeah, oh, damn. Damn. Well, sending good vibes Sylvia's way though, and you as well, sleep deprived. Had such a fun time earlier, started experimenting can I speak? I don't know, maybe not. I had such a fun time earlier, started experimenting with astrology in dungeons in my golden chicken outfit and been making loads of jokes about being lucky and drawing cards, etc. The golden chicken is iconic. Iconic. No, I will be picking up astrology here, so that way I'm like back on my PvP legendary. I'm alright, like I'm alright as scholar in PvP, I'm learning. But it's Astro is just my baby, you know. And here we have Foundation's Aetheryte Plaza. If you have yet to attune to the Aetheryte, it would be wise to do so now. None of this is healer related. Nope. Give me the money. I will guide us to our next expansion set in Kentucky. I mean... I was about to say, is Kentucky a state or a city? Sorry to the Americans, I'm not too familiar, I'm not super clued into your geography. Because I was about to say we have Texas in the game. Then I might change. It's a bit experimental. Oh my goodness. You're on fire. Alright. As for our next destination, mayhaps we should decide together what else can be found nearby. Oh yeah, I'd love a whole X-Pact where all the meals are just various chicken meals and buckets. It's... That's what... Okay, spoilers obviously for Dawn Trail, but like, you know how we have like Solution 9? Like, what if in the next expansion we travel to a different... like, a different shard, and it's just a giant KFC? And like... There's like one of the world, like out of like the 5 world things you visit, like one's like the dining room, one's the kitchen, one's the freezer, one's that. It's just giant. No harm, no foul. Oh my goodness. The Skysteel Manufactory stands to the west. There are engineers conceived and manufacture weapons for us against the dragons. The holy stables where chocobos are trained for war also lie in that direction. To the north and east can be found the congregation of our knights most heavenly, while to the southeast, well, 'twould be best if you avoided that area. Introducing the new Asian, a giant chicken in a cloak and mask. I'm gonna tell the Scions that I'm now living there. And why is that? I fear our knights may not be able to ensure your safety in the lowest levels, Master Alphino. Hold your nose when ye pass the broom, little lord. A delicate flower like you is like to wilt in our fumes. An excellent and ancient chicken meal self-delivered. You misjudge me, sir, for I am no lord, but a humble traveller. Oh, come to see the sights, have ye? Take a turn down the hoplon and gawp at the statues? Bahaha. Well, if you've a mind to learn how to better half live, come and have a drink at the Forgotten Knight, if your nursemaids will let ya. Cluckington Savage. Oh my goodness. The raids are just you fight different variations of the KFC, like buckets. Oh. My humblest apologies, Master Alphino. Pray pay that drunken lout no mind. Oh, but I must. It would not do to refuse such a heartfelt invitation. Yes, I simply must see this forgotten knife. Alphino, you little dumbass. Can't wait to get a group together in the poultry finder. Oh my god. My goodness. I trust you see the wisdom in this pop. There are few sources of information more abundant than a bustling local hostelry. Not that I expect to hear any news of our missing comrades just yet. Nevertheless, we can say what we might learn of recent events. Then I'm coming too. Alright, we're babysitting people at the pub. Poultry finder is crazy. Crazy. Are we going? Are we doing a 10-second pre-pull egg timer of 15 to accommodate the deaf dancer? Egg timer. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Must say, this is rather unusual. Not just one, but a whole party of fresh new faces in my tavern. We but recently arrived in Ishgard and are eager to acquaint ourselves with her more notable establishments, Master Gibralont. Just see, the first time that I played this, I didn't have to read it out loud. Anyway, just Gilbaront will do. And I'm flattered you think so highly of my establishment. Can't Can't promise it'll live up to your expectations, but it's decent food and drink you're after. You could do much worse. Judging by the number of customers I see, I suspect your fare is rather more than decent. Speaking of your clientele, I could not help but note a difference between those who frequent the upper and lower floors. Spotted that, did you? Aye. Up here you'll find peddlers, porters, off-duty knights and so forth, dropping in on their way to and from somewhere else. Regulars maybe, but not locals. Folks from the Broom, they tend to congregate downstairs, where we offer a menu more suited to their tastes. Cheaper meals, stronger spirits. All quality mind, but not the sort of stuff I'd recommend to yourselves. I'm sure you have a endurance to tank for an extra 5 seconds. Oh my god. You speak of the lowest levels, yes. Why do you call them the Broom, if I may ask? Because when the weather's foul and the broom rolls in thick, it's the poor sods living at the bottom who have to deal with it. I see. And it's not just the weather. When the wyverns broke through the wards and started tearing up the city, it was the Broom that got the worst of it, while the pillars enjoyed the protection of the high houses and the temple knights. More than a few people were still sore about that mind, which is why, considering your present company, I'd recommend you keep your wits about you if you mean to go below, and something sharp in your boot, just to be sure. I shall take your words to heart, sir. Nope, they screwed up the tank swap. The plan is balked. Master Alphino, I think it would be best if we return to Four Toms Matter. You go on ahead without me. I'm staying for a drink or two. Miss Tataru, I'm afraid that is out of the question. My lord, the Count, would never forgive me if I abandoned one of his charges in such a place. Least of all a maiden. What are you up to, Tataru? Look around, Alphino. This tavern is full of people whose business regularly takes them beyond the gates of judgment. With friends like that, I could practically live here and wait for the newest gossip to come to me. Indeed, but you will be safe here on your own? So Maytech is having an existential crisis? Definitely never fucked up this one before. Definitely not, Worm. Definitely not. Oh please, do you know how often I looked after the Waking Sands and the Rising Stones by myself? If I had a gill for every unwelcome caller I've driven away, I'd be rich beyond my wildest dreams. I'll be fine. Not that I doubt the lady's knack for fending off unwanted advances, but I'll be damned if I'm going to let anyone lay an unwelcome hand on a patron in my establishment. That settles it then. Tataru, Pop and I shall return to the manor for now. Contact me via Link Pearl if you require assistance. It's all good, Burr. We all clock up occasionally. Oh my goodness. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Let me go too. So many chicken jokes. Could almost start farming. Look at all those chickens. Welcome, Mr. Chink. Shall I show you inside the manor? Yes, please. Let me in. Bum, bum, bum. Tell us then, Master Alphino, does Ishgard meet you with your expectations? That which I imagine pales in comparison to the reality. I felt the weight of 1,000 years of history with every step I took, and when those steps took me past the scars left by the wyverns in Foundation, I understood how easily that history could end in tragedy. Wow, Alphino, that's a bit deep. The attack was devastating, the casualties unspeakable. The wyverns did not discriminate. Unarmed men and women, even children, were given no quarter. Sir Aymeric has ordered his knights to strengthen our defences, and each house has been called upon to lend what support it can. There is much to be done, yet alas, able-bodied men and women are in short supply. Mayhaps we could be of assistance, my lord. After all you have done for us, we would welcome an opportunity to repay your kindness. I felt the weight of 1,000 years of history, and then Totoro got bored of being on my shoulder. No maid tank just has a featherweight ego protection. This is a most generous offer, Master Alphino. You're a guest in my home, to whom I have extended my hospitality without obligation, let or lien. Nevertheless, Ishgard's need is great, and if you are willing to aid our cause, I cannot well refuse. Good. What would you ask of us? From what I have heard, you are an intelligent and persuasive young man. Such qualities may prove most useful to us in our efforts to secure provisions from foreign sources, identify trustworthy suppliers, brokering contracts, and so on. As for you, Mistress Tink, I would ask for no one better than a storied veteran such as yourself, a woman with a capacity to act swiftly and decisively when needed, to aid Artorial and Emmanuelin in their duties. I beg your pardon? Oi! Pipe down, buddy. Pipe down. I am more than capable of carrying out my duty myself. I have no need of our honoured guest's assistance. Now, be reasonable, brother. What manner of fool would say no when a famous hero offered to do his work? Hold your tongues. By the Fury, the two of you will conduct yourselves with dignity befitting your station and show Mistress Tink the respect she deserves. This is a woman who slew Gaius van Belsar and some half-dozen primals besides. She is not here to steal your glory or serve as your errand girl. If you can pardon them their impropriety, Mistress Tink, I should be much obliged if you could lend my sons a helping hand. My thanks. Fury willing, they may even learn something from you. They look so butthurt, it's so funny. Bam. 'Twould seem we shall not want for employment over the coming days, though that was never in doubt. Our host's initial reluctance to accept our offer of aid was solely for appearance sake. In truth, he is glad of this opportunity to put us to work. By granting us patronage, House Fortom has taken a tremendous risk. Until we demonstrate our worth to Ishgard at large, the Count will face considerable opposition from his peers in matters great and small. And so, he would have us publicly serve Ishgard, which simultaneously keeping his sons in check. 'Tis an arrangement we may benefit from in unexpected ways. My own duties may feasibly bring me in contact with people who know something of our missing comrades. And so, you go about helping our two lords with their various responsibilities. You will inevitably make new acquaintances in Ishgard, mayhaps even new allies. Yes, the more I think of it, the more confident I am that by furthering their goals, we shall further our own. Ba-bum. Ba-bum. You're all over the place with these games. I thought you'd be playing Star Wars Outlaws is Saturday. Saturday games. Bum bum bum. I have my set days for what I play. Otrao certainly seems reluctant to work with you. Bum bum bum. Do do do. Shall we be off then, old girl? What the hell? But where are my manners? I can't. Emmanuelin de Fortolme, second son of Count Edmund de Fortolme's trueborn, that is. Yes, yes, I know what you're thinking, and you're absolutely right. What ill fortune to be born second in a society where the eldest inherits all. Oh, my brother would never cut me off. 'Tis true, but who would be satisfied subsisting on a meagre allowance, forever overshadowed by his siblings? Not I, old girl, not I. Which is why I need your help to ensure that this business in the sea of clouds goes swimmingly, so that the tales of my great deeds can win me a place in the people's heart, or better yet, raise me higher in their estimations than Autorel. Ambitious, I grant you, but then I do have a legendary hero to do my bidding. Ha ha ha. I want to punch this kid in the face. Oh, Manulin, never have I met a character so badly wanting to dropkick into a trampoline and center space. True. I mean, when Thancred gives him that right hook, truly beautiful, beautiful moment. Oh. Oh, don't look at me that way. I jest, I jest. Anyway, we are to aid the good men and women of House Heilenart. They have never been steadfast friends to our house, though they've fallen on hard times since the calamity, poor blighters. As for what precisely we will be doing, well, what fun would it be if I told you everything in advance? Just come along with me to the airship landing. We'll need to take the airship to Camp Cloudtop. Woo! Oh, I also forget that I can't fly. Dun 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 bum. Whoop. No, we'll do one at a time. We'll do one at a time. One at a time. One at a time. Okay. Airship landing. Are you ready to depart, madam? The airship bound for Camp Cloudtop will be leaving shortly. Let's go. He's about to welcome as a bard playing the quiet area of the library. Oh my goodness. The sea of clouds.
Upon an airship, conceived within the fecund mind of Sid Garland, renegade prodigy of Garlemald, who had come to call Eorzea home. High into the heavens, where isles of earth and stone floated as clouds, a frontier the knights of Ishgard had scarce begun to explore. To a fledgling outpost, within the sea of clouds, where careworn scouts ever scanned the skies for winged shadows, she came.
Awfully cold up here. I mean, Korthos may not be blessed with the warmest weather in the world, but compared to this, it seems positively balmy. I want to punch you in the face, Helen. And of course, our hero is wholly unperturbed. You don't have to maintain that strong, silent persona all the time, you know. I will drop kick you into the sun. Oh my god, I knew bards were the worst job in game. Never mind, we need to find Lady Laniette. She is in charge of the garrison here. Oh, and when we find her, just follow my lead, yes? Excellent. I will listen, buddy. Listen, buckaroo. Amalian's about as useful as a hot balloon in space. Oh, he's such a, oh my god. He's such a little, oh. Let me get this ether right. Let me at it. Hello. Oh. I was trying to level up to like level 60 so that way like as I went I didn't have to dodge mobs as much, but let's, if I'm on a mountain, it'll probably be faster. I don't know if this will be faster. Nearly as insufferable as my endless yokes. Your endless yokes are not insufferable. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? That's just simply not true. Please don't look at me. You're gonna look at me. I'm dodging things like I do in Eureka. Eureka has trained me well. Let's... music, turn up. Turn up the music. Oh, well, I'm going around this way. Dum, 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 dum. Mistress Tink, welcome. I am Sir Laniette de Hallenart, commander of the forces stationed here in Camp Cloudtop. Now, is it too loud? Is the music too loud? Oh dear. Strange though it may sound, I have long dreamed of meeting you. I am in your debt, you see, and shall ever remain so. Were it not for you, my younger brother Francel would have been executed upon the word of a false inquisitor. Alas, a knight must go about where duty demands, and thus have I been unable to seek you out. But by the grace of Helone, I have been granted an opportunity to thank my brother's saviour in person, and to call upon her generous aid besides. Truly, I know not what I have done to deserve this double blessing. 'Tis a pleasure to see you again, my Lady Laniette. You cut an elegant figure as always. A steel-clad rose equally at home on the battlefield in a ballroom. Emmanuelin, shut the hell up! I don't know why my brain's gone here, but I want an Amalian and Emmett to buddy cop comment. Emmett would be so sick of him. He would be, oh my god. Like, oh my goodness. Oh my god. That would be, poor Emmett, Jesus. Lord Amalian, if it's not too much to ask, it would be great if you would allow me to finish speaking with Mistress Tink. Oh my goodness. Camp Cloudtop was established to provide early warning in impending Dravanian incursions. The high elevation afforded by the floating isles makes it ideal for this purpose. Naturally, it also makes us a ready target for attack. We are not defenseless, however. The Protector, our largest and most advanced airship, is capable of downing all but the mightiest dragons. Alas, as you may have noticed, it is currently undergoing repair. What is worse, our efforts have been hampered by the indigenous tribe known as the Vanu Vanu, with whom we have had several skirmishes already. If I had to put up with him, I'd go hide in a recreation of my own too. No beastman is a match for a man of Ishgard. Bring me a birdman and I'll show him a thing or two. You... Oh my god. I forgot how insufferable he is. Like, how did I forget just how insufferable? Sigh, I fear much and more may be asked of you in the days to come, Mistress Tink. Just ignore him. Just ignore him. He's not here. He's not here. Bum bum. While I understand Count Edmund's intentions, I would rather not waste valuable time ensuring that a young lord doesn't get trampled underfoot. I've never forgotten someone hit me hard. I beg of thee. I remembered that I was like, all right, you little shit. But like, oh my god. Oh. True, it's entirely possible that he may learn something from this experience, but if left to his own devices, I think it's far more likely that he will make a mess of things. Tell him that I would like him to keep watch for Dravanian outflyers. Then, when you have a moment to speak with his manservant in private, make it clear that it is his responsibility to keep Emmanuelin from shirking his duty. Oh, man. Wait, a request from Laniette? Why, didn't she think to ask me in person? Surely she must see me standing here by a few yards away. Oh, never mind. What is it? A mission of paramount importance. Keep watch for Dravanian outflies. Alright, bye! Chocobo. A mission? Yes, of course. That's why I'm here. I shall do as my lady asks. Ah, Mistress Chink. I do not believe I have properly introduced myself. My name is Hannah Roit, and I serve at the pleasure of Lord Emmanuelin. Lady Laniette would have me accompany Lord Emmanuelin on his mission? Ah, I understand completely. I will do my utmost to keep him out of harm's way. Alright, problem solved. Were he of another house, mayhaps I would not feel obligated to do such lengths to preserve his safety and dignity. In any case, I appreciate you speaking to him for me. It would seem he actually listens to you, at least more so than others. Or mayhaps you are more skilled at this than most. I suspect you have had to humour your fair share of difficult men before. Is any of these? Nope. Now that Emmanuelin is out of harm's way, we are free to discuss matters of actual import. Such is our struggles with the Vanu. We first encountered the Vanu several years ago when we had just begun to explore the Sea of Clouds. After an exchange of pleasantries and gifts, we received permission to construct a permanent lookout post. There was peace between our people for half a year, until suddenly, for reasons unknown, their attitude changed towards us. They began to attack our foraging parties without provocation, first forcing us to rely more heavily on the supplies flown in from Ishgard. This is the Dawnstrail story we deserve. Emmanuelin at this point being sent as a diplomat to Liolol. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? And Will Clamart would be so nice to him, even though he's such a dumbass. Like, she'd be so nice. Oh. But words have no substitute for first-hand experience. Go and see Sir Marielle. She would use your assistance. Next match, Amalian versus Sorulja. Oh my god. He would get... Oh my god. He would... Jeez. Oh my goodness. Mr. Shink, I presume Lady Laniette told me you were coming. I hear tell you've never faced a Vanu before. Well, spend enough time on patrol and you are sure to cross paths with them eventually. These birdmen are native to the Floating Isles. I say birdmen, but they're not at all like the Ixal. Unless the Ixal's mother was a Gigas? Here, let me mark several locations on the map. If you discover any value in these areas, kill or drive them away. It's a bit, colonial-esque, don't you think? Don't you think? Okay, now the music's too loud again. Let's turn it down again. I'm going the wrong way. It's been a while since I've had to venture on foot. I mean, it probably best in that's true. That's true. You sense a hostile presence, do I now? Wop, wop, wop. Sweet. Next. Onwards. Bum, 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 bum. No one look at me. No one look at me. No one look at me. My brain is still happily coming up with Abbott ideas. Oh my goodness. Write the fan fiction now. I want to see that shit on AO3. No kidding. AO3, yeah. The best fanfiction website ever. Where I definitely do not spend whenever I'm going to bed, sit there reading fanfictions. Definitely not. Definitely not. Mm-hmm. Ah, I see. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I really like the AoE. For Scholar. It's just fun. Punching the ground is great. And punch. Ba-ba-ba. I mean, violence. Bum-bum. Do-do-do-do. Whenever they need the islands lowering a bit, you're the first person they'll call. Just punching the ground. Oh, can you just bring down the island a little bit? No problem. Just stands there punching the middle of it. Violence? I heard violence. Yeah, I was saying that the Scholar AoE is just, it's a little funny to me. Like, look at it. Look at it. And punch the ground. Beep, 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 beep. Finished your patrol. Anything to report? Here, maybe it is it was too much to hope for a day without a skirmish. At least I take solace in the fact that Halone has blessed us with a mighty ally. Are any of these? Yes, you are. Come here. Come here. Do, do, do. An undisciplined unit as a unit ripe for destruction, as Sir Mariel knows. Slaps ground. This baby fit. It's so much AoE damage. Accepting your recent clashes with the Vanu, it cannot have escaped your notice that things are rather peaceful, to the detriment of our garrison's discipline. Despite being built as an observation post, we have yet to record a single intrusion by the Horde. That is why, as far as everyone is concerned, Camp Cloudtalk is a backwater of no significance. And of course, the pride of our camp, the vaunted protector, is the perpetual state of needing repairs. So even were the Holy See to come under Dravanian attack, we would be unable to fly to her aid. Simply put, Mistress Tink, this is where ambition comes to die. If you haven't aspirations for advancement, you'll be right at home. However, I would like to think that enthusiasm can be just as contagious as apathy. If you'll indulge me, I would have you seek out the sentries and stoke their fighting spirits, psych them up, you might say. Are they... Is there... No, they're all down. They're all down on the ground. They're all on the ground. Slap the ground. I think you can outdo the Vanu with some bigger vehicles. The Vanu are no match for the Trucku. Ugh. The Karu. No, the van's bigger than a car. Are you around this way? Yeah. The Vieira Psyche is so, like, tame. It's so... Oh, I didn't read it! Oh my goodness! I'm awake. Worry not. After the shock you just gave me, I doubt I'll sleep for a fortnight. Good. Dun-dun. The Karu sponsored by Taru. Ha ha ha. Baiku for bikes. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I didn't read that. Psych! You gods, where did that come from? Fine, if you insist, I'll make an effort to be more alert, but really, I fail to see the point. We're hundreds of miles away from the front lines, which is just the way I like it. Thank you very much. Everyone's so grumpy in Ishgard. It's so funny. It's like, oh, you're grumpy. Ooh, a fate. We're not doing that. Monster trucker. Bam. Clown Okaru. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Bam. That got rented out by Emmanuel. Speak of the devil, there he is. The man. The myth. The legend. Oh, wait, what did you say? Let me just read out. I want to make fun of you. Yawn. Hello there, old girl. Stop calling me old girl. That's so weird. Slaying any Vanu champions yet? No? Oh well. Let me know when you have so I can make myself presentable for the your little... Is it an attack? What should we do? What should we do? Oh, he needs to make sure he had something that fit his massive head and his ego. My god. You had me fooled there for a moment, old girl. I'm amusing an amusing jest, albeit a tad cruel. Surely you must realize how unsuited I am for the monotony of mere sentry duty. Yet still you tempt me with the promise of excitement. No, this won't do. This won't do at all. Lady Leniette will give me a grand mission to benefit my station. Emmanuelin, you little dweeb. Oh, bumps into him on my summoner. Old girl, wait, what are you doing, summons Bahamut? But what are you doing? What are you doing? Just... Oh. Do 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 do. I want to go up. Oh boy, I forgot the pain of not being able to fly. I mean, I didn't forget it, but... Da-na-na. Many thanks, Mistress Tink. Already I can see the change in our sentry's behavior. Beg your pardon, Lord Emmanuelin said what? Ha! Well, I have no doubt that Lady Laniette will do her utmost to oblige him. None of these are... Nope. Give me the money! If Lord Emmanuelin is going to demand a more dangerous duty, then I expect Lady Laniette will want you to accompany him. Hey, you might as well speak with her sooner rather than later. There's no use avoiding the inevitable. Over rich kid's ego. Ugh. Emmanuelin is that character with the forehead so potent. I can still see it with the chat box pulled up like it's somehow existing in 4 different postcodes at the same time. Oh, I did spend a friend's early hours in AR driving them around in the... Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I remember there was like... Sometimes Sai would just follow me around when I first did it. And just like pick me up, move me over here. Mistress Tink, Lord Emmanuel has just informed me that mere sentry duty is beneath him. I understand we have you to thank for this epiphany? No. No. Well, there's nothing for it but to give him something more demanding then. Can I count on you to keep him safe? Excellent. We are in constant need of fresh water in Camp Cloudtop, as there is no underground source we can tap with wells. However, there is a unique variety of crystal we have recently discovered which may enable us to obtain water through other means. These spring crystals can be found in Vor Sign Saran, to the east of here. I would have you and Emmanuelin bring one back to us. Sometimes yells of Danny, let me know I left them behind, in all fairness. Lolas are easy to miss. I remember a few friends being murdered while flying in a passenger seat of the car. That reminds me when Dawn Trail first came, like it was like literally like the expansion just came out and like I logged in and there was like a couple of people that I'd kind of become friends with on Lamia and they were wandering around in a car and someone spawned a hunt directly on top of them and it instantly killed them. I just saw in the like shout chat the like, oh, it's so funny. It was genuinely like someone, like, it was directly on top of them. A level 100 in like the first area of Dawn Trail. And they just got curb stomped. Ugh. Lady Laniette told you to tell me about my mission once again. If I didn't know any better, I'd swear she's avoiding me. Anyway, what is it? Slapped out of the sky like a cat bapping a fly, literally. A vital mission, on the success of which is very survival countertops. The procurement of potable water. Go and fetch spring crystal with floating lakes to the east with me. You're not making this sound terribly appealing. Still, I shall be glad to have you along. Come along then. We accidentally took Mossy to a 40 area when there were 15 earlier. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. It's also like when people spawn like S ranks and like, oh, I can't fly. I'm depressed. And you just see like the poor Sprout walk by and just get nuked and you're like, oh, you poor baby. Do do do. I wish I could fly. We'll get there. Bum, 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 bum. I'll probably get all of the ether currents before Worm unlocks. Flying in Labyrinthos, probably. It's highly likely. Like the times I drug Sprouts to the passenger seat of the car in a low fly by the Hoden Fate, man. Reminds me of the good old days where stealth on gatherers cut your move speed by half, so I didn't used to bother and I always regretted it. Oh dear. So this is the Vort sign Saran of legend, and nary of Vanu in sight. How disappointing. I would do with some sport. Emmanuel, and I'm getting a vibe that you've never participated in sport. Quotation sport. My god, kid. Oh no, why don't you and I make it a competition? Whoever finds the superior specimen wins. Henroyd shall judge our entries on size, purity, and say aesthetic sensibilities. Let us begin at once. I don't know why I've turned him into an old man. Do-do-do. I don't want to join your fate. No, no. Soz, buddy. I wish I could remember which one's the actual good spot. Ah yes, let's challenge the hero of the realm to a water collecting contest. I know you need to lower the bar a bit, my guy, but have some standards for us at least, yeah. Next one. I'm just turning on the fan. If you can hear it, I'm sorry, but I'm getting hot. Because good old Australian summer, am I right? Do, 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 do. It's the most wonderful time. It's the most what? It's the most wonderful time of the year. What are you up to, Worm? Did I say something and then forgot? Merry Cluckmas! Merry Shitmas! Merry Sithmas. Australian summer. Oh! I was like, huh? Christmas is over. What are you what? What are you doing? And then instantly suspicious. I'm like, I don't understand. No, I want winter. I prefer winter because you can just layer up. Like, yeah, I might have to stick my hands in an oven to thaw them out, but I'd rather that than be uncomfortably hot. Even after the heat death of the universe, Australia will still be mildly warm. Valid, I wouldn't trust me either. To be fair, there was the one time that I should have trusted you and I didn't. Has flashbacks to doing that desert temple. And Miles and Haley leading me to my death. Meanwhile, you and Law were like, no, don't listen to them. Ugh. Ah, Mistress Tink, have you brought your entry for the contest? Yes, I have. My understanding of such things is limited, but can this truly be used to draw moisture from air like water from a pond? Fascinating. No, no, no. Lord Amalion has gone for an awfully long time. Did you perchance see him while you were searching for your crystal? Even he must realize the dangers of wandering too far in this place. Mayhaps I am wrong about nothing. I'm worrying about nothing, but I must ask that you assist me in looking for him, Mistress Tink. We shall find him more quickly if we split up. Pray search the southern-eastern area of Vorsign Saran as swiftly as you are able and rendezvous with me in the north. Farewell and good luck. Honorite grabs a monocle. This is a fine specimen. What a surprise. What a surprise. That's crazy. Crazy. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Sorry, I'm clearing my throat. I'm definitely coming down with something and that makes me nervous. I love that happening is almost every new zone. Please go to this location if you have any idea where I mean. Do. You say it's surrounding area for a time, but see no sign of Emmanuelin. Ba 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 bum bum bum. Whenever I see like the water sprites, they like they to me in my head like look like it's kind of a similar vibe visually, and so whenever there's like a water sprite near something that I have to look like a destination, I get confused. I need a mod where every time a minion says old girl, I'm Donkey Plays from Shrek. Oh my goodness. Mistress Tink, Lord Emmanuelin, Emmanuelin has been taken by the Vanu. They had my lord surrounded, a whole gang of them. Please, you must come quickly. Can they keep him? Like, good for them. The Vanu have taken Emmanuelin. Good for them. Nice. They can have fun. I bet you if we leave him there long enough, they'll just release him. The whole thing of like when you get kidnapped and you annoy the kidnapper so much that he lets you go. That's probably what's gonna happen. Do-do-do. I don't know, see, the thing is, mounts probably do go faster, but it doesn't feel like it. Now, from memory, I believe this is a duty that we're coming up on. I believe. This is where you turn around and they're having a party. It's playing cards. Wait, I've gone to... Nope. Where am I going? Bum, bum. Let's see. Can I? Because I'm not like familiar with Scholar. I've had to do some duties a couple of times. Just forewarning. I love that mount, but I ended up not using it at all for Dawn Trailers. The size makes it even slow. Yeah, anything that flies as well, in my head, doesn't go fast. The Vanu must have taken him to that village, mayhaps to present to their chieftain. I will make haste to the Rose House and tell Lady Leniette what has happened. Yet by the time I return with aid, it may already be too late. Forgive me for asking Mistress Tink, but should you spy an opportunity to sneak past the sentries and rescue Lord Emmanuel in my absence, I beg you to take it. I know he can be a trifle presumptuous and insensitive and, well, insufferable, but he doesn't deserve this. I think he does. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. Do I have? Yes, my fairy's there. Ba-da-da. Count Four Toms is reading his writings. It can't work out. They were tasked with rescuing my son. It ended with Alt F4. Bum, 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 bum. Come here. That makes you quit. Okay, understood. Understood. In other news, I am really enjoying Scholar at the moment. And I'm noticing like the similarities and kind of the rhythm and how it's similar to Summoner in a way. And I like that as someone who's like, Summon is like my DPS job. We ended up sending in Estinian and Manion was never seen again. Oh boy. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Closing in on Summoner 70, it is fun. Really like how most new things are button upgrades and turning into keyboard cat. Doom, 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 doom. Bum, bum, bum. No, I like Summoner because I know that you're meant to use like all your buttons in every job, but like Summoner, I just like that it's like like, I don't know. I like simple. I like relatively simple. Slightly disappointed though that I can summon demigods but not pizza. Hey, I think you have plenty in that chicken suit. I think you're fine. Come. The way that you coward. Emmanuelin, you got us into this mess and you're... We're gonna ignore that I used an AoE on a single target. We're gonna ignore that. Because it's fun. Can you hurry up, sir? Oi! Can you hurry the hell up? What is that? What kind of jog is that? Let's move. Chop chop, buddy. Let's go. Oh my... Oh my lord. Help has arrived, Pop. Welcome, Horse Font. Welcome. Let's get moving. Keep him out in safe, Pop. We must hold them off. I just... Ugh. Can you run any slower? Truly. 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 I don't think I know what that means. Danny, tell her to meet Emmanuelin. Emmanuelin is a pain. I don't know who's Tana Leggy. Am I stupid? I feel like I'm a little slow. Ba-ba-bum. That's the guy who portrayed Raban, and I forget the queen's. Oh. Okay, yep. And oh my god. Why? I know her name. What the hell? Yes, I know who you're talking about now. Nanamo, yes! I was like blah, 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 blah.
Anger of Honu, chief of mighty Vondo, royals like blackest storm clouds. Offer netherlings to the white. Cloud sea swells and he comes.
Oh, wait. This is where Bismarck shows up, right? I'm a little slow. I love the Bismarck fight. I know that's not till a little while later, but I like... Yeah! Shout out to Bismarck. Look at him go. He's just a guy.
The white, mighty Bismarck, lord of the
I soloed it a while ago for the card. I hate the typing of the can. Oh, yeah, ew.
A flying whale? By the fury, it's a primal.
You little...
We must away.
Doo-doo. Would be a great place for a treasure dig though. Bismarck the spot. Ha ha. Didn't Emmanuel, you little.
Damn!
Me just hiding in the background with a book.
Bloody typical. All right, we're going in.
Sid! Let's go, Sid!
All right, Chief.
Biggs and Wedge, let's go!
All aboard!
A heroic jump across. I'm so glad that nothing bad happens to Horshaphon. I'm so glad. Chomp. Hi, Sid. The gods only know what might have happened had we not been around to save you. No need for thanks, though. It is not as if you haven't done the same for us on a few previous occasions. All right, more than a few. Even to this day, he's fantastic help. 'Twas but blind chance that brought us together this time. In case you were wondering, the Holy See has petitioned the Ironworks for assistance with its creation of theirs, the Protector. Ooh. Apparently they can't seem to get her flying. Anyway, I came to Camp Cloudtop to cast an eye over the ship, only to learn that you had arrived some few days before with the Ishgardian Lordling in tow. Small world, I thought. Just as said Lordling's menservant skidded into view, babbling about his master having been captured and you risking all to rescue him, and the rest, as they say, is history. Right, well, I hate to cut short our reunion, but I am here on business after all, and the boys are already hard at work. Don't worry, old friend, we'll speak again soon, I promise. I would have sworn I just heard you say the Holy See has petitioned Iowa. Ironworks. Iowa. Petitioned Iowa and Kentucky and very well, I admit it. It was an incredibly harrowing experience. I could very well have died, you know, me, dead. Iowa Ironworks, close enough, exactly. On the other hand, by risking life and limb in the line of duty, I did succeed in uncovering the existence of a new Emmanuel? Emmanuel. And that, old girl, is no small feat. I will drop kick you into the ether. Oh my. I have made a historic discovery. A fact even Lady Laniette will have no choice but to acknowledge. Yes, I'm rather looking forward to basking in the sunshine of her praise. Speaking of which, isn't it time we made our triumphant return? You... How did I forget? How did I gaslight myself into thinking he wasn't that bad? How did I do it? It's truly... I don't want this mount. Can I have a different mount? That'll do. I think it's time to send him to face worse than death. 1,000 flawless Labour Faith victories in a row. Yes. But in the one with the Sylph one. The one with the acorns. None, he doesn't get it, the other ones. Strictly the Sylph Leap of Fates. He doesn't get any of the I think the other one's the cloud one. No? He doesn't get any of these. He doesn't get the other one that's just the straight up and down one. No, no, no. Bum. Praise Helone, I feared the worst. What happened out there? Of course he's... You little... a primal, are you sure? Yet, now that I think of it, this Bismarck is reminiscent of the white whale of Vanu legend, a massive creature said to swim in the Sea of Clouds. From what I have learned of comparable summonings, the presence of the Vanu's god would certainly explain the sudden change in their behavior towards the people of Camp Cloudtop. Ah, you mean to say that they have fallen under the primal's influence? I recall reading such things in a document provided by Master Alphino. Aren't we forgetting something important, Lady Laniette? A little recognition for a hero of the hour? A few choice expressions of gratitude, respect, admiration, and so on? I will... Why did it take Thancred punching you in the... Why, yes, you are right, of course. Mistress Tink deserves all that and more for having risked her life to rescue such an esteemed personage. Well, if there is naught else to discuss, I would depart for Ishgard forthwith. The Holy See and the Temple Knights must be informed of this new threat without delay. But of course, Mistress Tink, you have done more than enough here. Pray return to Ishgard with Lord Horshaphon and give my warmest regards to the Count. So that's it then. No more forays into enemy territory. Very well. I can see my services are no longer needed. Take care, Lady Laniette. May our next meeting take place under more felicitous circumstances? Oh, just silly, goofy Emmanuelin. All's well that ends well, eh? To the airship landing then. We can speak on the journey home. I love how Thancred stopping you punching him is the first real time the main character shows any personality beyond looking shocked or nodding. Oh. Bow, bow, bow. Let's go back to Ishgard. Ishgard. Bum, bum, bum. Do, do, do. Do. Da, da, da. Yes, let me in. Let me in. Do. Speak to Horshaphon. Where's Horshaphon? Wait, have I gone the wrong way? I've gone the wrong way. I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. Let me out. Let me out. I love how he's bad enough to make you briefly switch out to monk. Yeah. Yep. Dum, dum. Bum. Bum, bum, bum. I'm going the... I could have used... Well, yeah, I could have used the Ethernet shard, but you know what? Sometimes the journey is just as good as the destination. Oh, let me... I've just thought of a way to make him worse. Pair him up with AR Alphino. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. I'd drop kick both of them into the sun. For some reason, I feel like they wouldn't be friends. They'd get annoyed at each other. They'd try to out-annoy each other. I confess, I have always been rather fond of airship travel. The chill of the wind upon your face, the warmth of the blood pumping in your veins from the excitement. I find the whole experience indescribably invigorating. Okay, Hojafont, go off. Or mayhaps it is simply the joy of having cheated death yet again. Foreshadowing. Haha. In any event, I must make for the congregation and inform Sir Aymeric of all that has occurred. I heard a funny suggestion about Dawntra earlier as well. Emmanuelin should have returned to the manor by now. Why not go and see if he has recovered from his ordeal? The whole thing with Wooklamut convincing everyone she's great with little opposition? Definitely a primal. Totally a primal. I'm gonna save my thoughts. It'll take us forever, but I'll save my thoughts until we get back to, Shadowbringers. Just talking about primals and whatnot and such. And are we going to the same place? I think we're going to the same place, or we're not. Well, can't Mistress Tink? Yes, you say the same thing every single time. Da-da-da-da-dum. What a... Oh, it's you, Pop. Gods, did he have to strike me so hard? Father, he did not approve of how I handled matters in Camp Cloudtop. Good! For a second, I thought you were going to say you were excited to get to 6.5 and that the game ends. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. How I endangered the lives of others through my own stiff recklessness and incompetence. It's not easy playing the hero, is it? Oh. Oh, buddy. Oh. I don't actually... but dude, you couldn't play the spirits? Buddy, my guy, listen. Listen. Let's go! Let us begin anew, Mistress Tink. I am Sir Arturel de Fortemps, eldest son of Count Edmund de Fortemps. You will forgive me my outbursts, I hope. I mean no disrespect. I merely consider myself equal to the duties entrusted to me. Unlike some. Horschiffon has spoken of you often. If you are even half the woman he claims, I shall be glad to have you at my side. To that matter at hand, then, we will be assisting my esteemed compatriots of houses Dorandare and Zamil. Is it Zamil? Zamil. You're aware of our friendly rivalry, I take it. Well, suffice it is to say, the prospect of assisting said houses does not fill me with joy. However, it is the will of the Holy See that we set aside our differences at this crucial juncture, but we shall speak more. I didn't read the rest. First, we must need secure transport to Falcon's Nest. Let us make for the Chocobo stables in Foundations. You can call them House Desmond. That sounds nice. I like that. House Desmond. And that's what it's, Desmond Darkhold. First, we must need secure transport to Falcon's Nest. Let us make for the Chocobo stables in Foundation. Woohoo! Did I... I'm just trying to remember. Did I unlock that? I did. I did. Hello, alright. Welcome in, friends. Welcome, welcome. Sasha, welcome in. Hope you're well. How was your stream? How goes Final Fantasy? For all the new folks dropping in, my name is Pop. I use they, them pronouns. I'm a little silly little streamer from Australia. And at the moment we're playing Final Fantasy 14, and I'm playing on an alt and going through MSQ for the second time. It was a PvP all day. Slay, honestly, slay. Let me just welcome everyone in. Sasha, welcome in. Zombie Balaudry, welcome in. Tortopola, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Maven Uwu, welcome in. Raven's Nightmare, welcome, welcome. Welcome in, friends. I hope you're well. I date a lot trying new classes. I mean... the universal experience. I've only just gotten to like I'm obviously doing heavensward, and I can't wait till I pick up Astro for PvP again, because I'm not very good with other classes. I'm nodding off, gonna lurk while I take a short nap. Okie dokie worm, enjoy your nap. Take care. Doing a personal PvP class bracket to see what I vibe with. Slay. Is there any temporary penciled in potential winners at the moment? I was just doing Astro, but I like Sage a lot, so I don't know if I can beat it in my bracket. Ooh, I haven't tried Sage in PvP. I've only just tried Scholar, because I'm running Scholar for my ult. So, and I don't mind Scholar in PvP, but Astro's my baby. It's my baby. Have you tried the new Emmanuel class? The entire enemy team quits instantly just from annoying people. Paladin, Sage, and maybe Picto, but to be honest, because I've only done Picto once, but it had potential. I have heard Worm, who's said he's taking a nap. He says that Picto's pretty fun. I have enjoyed Dancer in PvP as well. But I should say as well, if people do need to raid and run, that is totally a-okay as well. As I always say, life before stream. But thank you, Sasha, for the raid. I appreciate it very much, and I hope everyone's well. We're just about to head to Falcon's Nest in Heavensward. This is the second time I've played MSQ, so don't feel stressed about spoilers and stuff. I am a bit slow though, and there are probably things I've forgotten, so if you bring stuff up and I'm like, huh, it's probably because I've temporarily forgotten. But yeah, that's the vibe. That's the vibe. That's the vibe for today. But no, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it, and I'm honored to be trusted with your community. Greetings, Mistress Tinks. I've saddled a black chocobo for your journey to the Western Highlands, as per Lord Autorel's instruction. Will this be your first time riding a black chocobo, may I ask? If so, you're in for a right treat. As I dare say, you know, this particular breed can fly. Even in the right conditions, they can carry you quite high too, even over Snowcloak. You needn't worry about directing the bird, of course. Like all porters, she's trained to carry you to your destination all by herself. So just relax and enjoy the view. Oh, but be sure not to relax your grip, will you? 2 hands on the reins at all times, if you please. Let's go! Bum, bum, bum. Corthus Western Highlands. Let's go! I love Heavensward so much. Oh my goodness.
To the frozen wastes of the Western Highlands, once verdant tracts made pallid by the calamity. Beyond the towering wall of ice, to lands long forsaken that the knights of Ishgard strove tirelessly to reclaim. to the hamlet of Falcon's Nest. Once abandoned, now freed of its pall of snow and ash, she came.
Let's go! I'll be back, buddy. I'm just attuning to the etherite. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Do, 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 do. The world looks quite different when viewed from the back of an airborne chocobo, does it not? I still find the experience strangely liberating. Oh, we have ads on the way. So friends, if you're not subbed, please feel free to have a stretch, grab a drink, go put on that load of laundry that you've been meaning to. Have a snack. I think I already said that. Take a break. Have a Kit Kat. What's the word? I don't know. But we'll be right here where you left us. The word. Did I read this? Yes, I did read that. To business. Sir Redward is in charge here. He should be expecting us. Down here. It has been far, far too long, Lord Iturel, and who might your companion be? Pray forgive us our lateness, Sir Redwald. I present you Pop Tink, Ward of House Fortemps. My brain just loves mishearing, so Squidward is in charge here. Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, in the Tempest, maybe. Maybe. Yes, of course. Lord Drillmont spoke of you. I, Sir Redwald of House Dorandare, do bid you welcome to Falcon's Nest. We are both eager to contribute to the settlement's restorations. How may we be of service? Before we speak of that, would I be correct to assume that Mistress Tink is unfamiliar with our recent history? Then, with your permission, I shall recount the tale for her benefit. As you may know, Falcon's Nest has once a hamlet with a small garrison of knights and some few villagers, and then came the calamity. When it became clear that the snow would not stop falling, we had no choice but to order a complete withdrawal. The settlement and the entirety of the Western Highlands were to be abandoned. Abandoned to the heretics, Lady Iceheart, my wife, and her kind have walked these lands with impunity ever since. But no longer. The Holy See has commanded the reclamation of the Western Highlands and expulsion of heretical elements. Falcon's Nest is key to accomplishing these objectives, but as you can see, rebuilding the hamlet will be no small undertaking. Our craftsmen require support and protection. Any assist you can offer will be greatly appreciated. As promised, we of House Fortemps have your disposal. So Redwald, you need but tell us where to begin. Whoop. I'm guessing you'd have liked her around after heavensward, but sadly that ship has hey. Yes, my wife. That was, wait. See. Listen, her ending was probably one of the first times that a tear was shed. Like, Horsefort was sad. I was sad, and I was like, oh no. But Iceheart was something else. I was like, not my wife. Several craftsmen in service of House Desmond are contributing to the restoration of Falcon's Nest. These men and women are quite skilled at building and repairing fortifications, but their progress has been hampered by a number of factors. Roth, their foreman, tells me how he has need of a woman with your talents. Would you be so kind to seek him out? Let's go! Where am I going? Oh, down here. I was like, what? There he is! Yes, I'm Roth, and who might you be? Ah, the promised help. Glad to have you on board. I've the honor of overseeing this fine mess you see before you. Sent me over on one of them blackbirds same as you, to build and mend and tell others how to build and mend. But fury take me this ice. It's bloody unnatural how fast it forms. It's icicle sprites, I tell you. Mark my words, there's pockets of them here and there, just waiting for me to turn my back so they can sneak out and do their dirty work. So I need you to search the hamlet and put an end to it. If you stand watch long enough, you're sure to find them. I know that there's one down here. It's all coming back to me. It's all coming back to me. Bum, bum, bum. I sense a hostile presence, do I? Punch the floor! Punch the floor! Do-do. Ba-da-da-bum. I seemed to be of the impression that it was only the Realm Reborn areas that the music would cut out. But I was wrong. Because why is it silent? Give me music. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da. We are having to announce that due to the new traveler, Falcon's Nest is now half a meter lower to the ground than it was yesterday. The incredible warrior of light. Lowering us. What's the thing they say, ocean level or whatever? Sea level? Boom, bum, bum. Why, yes, I am the warrior of light. I worry about the light all the time. You don't understand? I spend a lot of time in therapy unpacking my worries about the light. I love the noises. We love the noises. Why, again, the music? It's unsettling. Can we have music, please? Falcon's Nest, when we have some tunes, please. Do. Ha, now there's a woman. Woman, what looks like she's found her marks. You're the sort we need around here, the kind that'll hop to when she sees a task done. All the sessions could determine is that I'm not a moth. I don't believe any of you are. Nope. Do. You're a dab hand at Warcraft, I can tell. Not that I've had any skill at arms to speak of, mind, but it doesn't take an expert to recognize expertise. Be a waste to keep you to myself. when there's others out there that need the same as me. So if you're keen to keep on doing what you've done, I'd ask you to head north to Pike, the bloody huge statue out in the wastes, if you've never been. Mason, by the time of Thermont is out there tending to the thing, good man, Thermont, but I reckon he's taken on too much work for one. Might be there's something you can do for him. Dude, you could say a whole world of Warcraft. Careful, we're walking into dangerous territory, Danny. Dangerous territory. Oh, I can't fly. I'm so used to flying. Down we go. Down we go. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Ba-ba-ba-bum-ba-bum-bum. I could just cut across. I could just do that. But, you know, they have paths for a reason in my head. Da-da-da. I have a letter here. It's for the Horde? Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I'm using my skills from Eureka. Ba-ba-bum. Bum, bum, bum. Hail to you, traveller. What brings you out this way? Foreman Roth bid you assist me? Well, far be it from me to turn down a helping hand. I've been tasked with the restoration of this sculpture. 5 years of neglect have not been kind, to say the least. Fortunately, I've just the thing for it. Rather those deep eyes have it. If you could slay 3 and bring me their bristles, I would be in your debt. Turns out Roth is his last name. His first name is... Roth. Oh boy. No. These guys are so cute. I just think they're cute. Like, look at your little eye mechanic. Look at you go. Oh, I am... Wow. They are... Am I gonna die? I was too busy being like, look at these little guys. I didn't realize they were actually hurting me. Da-da-da-dum. They're nice, but they're no Namazu. Yes, yes, good, good. True. Nothing can put, what's the word? Put a, there's a saying. I don't know what the saying is, but nothing can beat a Namazu. Feel how coarse that is? That's why they're perfect for scrubbing the soot from the statue. Beautiful, isn't it? The spitting image of Haldrath. First of the Azure Dragoons and one of Ishgard's founding fathers. A symbol of everything the Dravanians despise, which is why they've taken to searing it with dragonfire every time they pass by. But no longer will we suffer this desecration of our nation's hero. Soon, this statue will be as it once was, a proud, shining testament to the determination of Ishgard and a message to the heretics that we have returned. I wanted the Namazu head for the wedding, but I'm not far enough yet. Oh, that would have been hilarious. The work may be hard and the conditions harsh, but as a proud Ishgardian, I would ask for no greater honor. To be fair, the oh, I should equip better gear? Question mark? We can say my poor glam. Oh, that's a fit if there ever was one. If there ever was one. Oh my goodness. But no, not the golden chicken was fantastic. Before you return to Falcon's Nest. Are you for Falcon's Nest? If so, I have a favour to ask. There's a knight, Sir Ysonda, stationed at the anvil to the west of here. She's always treated me with kindness and respect, more than I deserve, to be honest. Any road, while you were away, she came through on patrol and I think she might have left a package behind. It's a bit of a detour, but would you mind returning it to her? My thanks to you, my friend. Golden chicken descending from my first time interacting with you in the game is, oh, I see Adaborus over there. In the Fall Guys mount. What's happened? A golden chicken has descended. But no one look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Are you turning around? You're turning around. You only get one first impression. That's true. And to be honest, 10 out of 10. Killed it. Best first impression ever. What's that? A package? I haven't the foggiest what you're talking about. Confound it. That full of a... What a waste. It was a gift, adventurer. Thermont labors day and night without regard for his own well-being. At the very least, he ought to try to eat better. Why not simply give it to him? By the Fury, have you no sense of decorum? A highborn knight cannot be seen favouring a lowborn mason in such a manner. We love a Romeo and Juliet. Nevertheless, I appreciate your concern, as well as your willingness to assist, Thermont. May your journey back to Falcon's Nest be safe and swift. Pray give my regards to Sir Redwald. That's kind of cute. Da-da-da-dum-dum. Again, music. There is no melody. To Sir Squidward. Oh no, they're onto me. They're onto me. This fit is something. It's something. Dum. Da-da-dum. Dum dum. You know what I'm excited for tomorrow? Tomorrow is our raid train slot, and Miles and I shall be defeating the Ender Dragon in Minecraft. How slay is that? My brain's wandering off as we ride to Sir Squidward. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I must applaud your initiative, Mistress Tink. Roth tells me you have been quite busy. Alas, we have not the time to thank you properly. I have a task in which I would like to commit an able-bodied men and women, you and Lord Asherel included. Why did my brain short circuit? I don't know. Let me. That's better. That's better. In times such as these, Sir Redwald is glad to have veterans like you whom he can turn. Calm as ever, even when you must surely sense the gravity of the situation. A veteran through and through, just as Lord Dromont said. Good. We have lost contact with a reconnaissance party sent north to Riversmeet in search of Heretics' hideaway. Whether they were attacked or met with some other misfortune, we know not. But regardless of cause, we must act quickly, for this is a harsh, unforgiving land which we can claim, and has claimed, the lives of many men. To ensure we find our missing knights as quickly as possible, I have assigned each party a different area to search. You and Lord Otterell will be working together. Seek him out when you are ready to depart, and good luck. Whee! Let's go, buddy! It seems we have been assigned the area near Camp Riversmeet, Mistress Tink. Lest you are unaware, the camp is one of many our knights were forced to abandon when we withdraw from Kurth's Western Highlands, one of the many sacrifices made in the wake of the calamity. Twould not surprise me if our knights took shelter there. There is but one way to find out though. Let us be off. Ooh. Have I? One second. If I can remember where to find it. Key items. No, not that. Not that. No, not that. Where? Oh, it's in collections, I think. That you get the Ethernet. I obviously don't have it yet. I don't remember when you pick it up. It's been a while. Again, the music. There we go. Thank you. Do. Do, 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 do. But my brain is crossing universes again, considering if the first Sith came to be after Emmanuelin. Oh my goodness. Emmanuelin created the dark side. Confirmed. I'm gonna... You're gonna aggro on me, and then I'm gonna... Gonna get... No one look at me. No one look at me. Oh, he's up here. I was about to jump down. Oops. Good thing I didn't. There below us, Camp Riversmeet, or what remains of it. Still hoping we get a character called Pink's Jar Jar. We can only hope. We can only hope. I see no way to descend the cliff safely from here. Should we fall, the beast below will make short work of us. Come, I know a path to the riverbed below east of the Black Iron Bridge. Can I just jump down? Are you gonna make me? I have to follow you. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious me. We can only hold hope though. A new hope's taken. Exactly. We hold an old hope. Or a middle-aged hope. Is he? No, he's over here. A middle-aged hope. I don't know what else I was going to say. If the reconnaissance party came this way, I see no sign of it. Still, it is possible that recent storms have obscured their trail, or that they took an alternate route to Camp Riversmeet. Until we investigate the camp itself, we cannot be certain. We must press on. Middle-aged hope. I'm finding that far funnier than I should. I have... What kind of hope do you have? A middle-aged hope. Don't look at me. Do not turn around. I've still been meaning to watch the skeleton crew. I've been meaning to do that and I keep going, yeah, I'll do it, and then I don't. I believe there's a chance. A prehistoric hope. A modern hope. A ancient hope makes sense. An ancient hope. A medieval hope. A contemporary hope. Come here, everyone. Gather around. Oh, lovely. When they eventually remake episode 4, a refurbished hope. A refurbished hope. Are you alright? I heard sounds of a struggle. I'm all good, mate. I'm chill. Thank the Fury. I thought no one would come. 3 heretics slain and 1 knight saved. Just like that. You certainly live up to your reputation, Miss Tink. What happened here, sir? Is there no one else? We were caught in a Fury's blizzard north of here, my lord. Naught but white all around, until we saw shapes moving towards us, running towards us, with naked steel in their hands. I cut down a few of the bastards who came close, but the others, they were shouting and screaming, but after a while I could only hear unfamiliar voices. I found my way to the camp, hoping to hide while the storm passed. But the heretics tracked you here? Aye. My lord, the heretics' hideaway lies somewhere to the north. We must move quickly before the snow buries all traces of their passing. For my brothers, we must. Have faith, sir. Justice will be done. Have faith, sir. Justice will be done. But first, we must see you to safety. Wow, wow, wow. What? I don't need... That's not... My wife! It's my wife! Oh, how I missed you. The kids missed you, Yazale. He has the right of it, Mistress Tink. Whatever remains of the Heretics' trail will be gone by the next snowfall, but we cannot very well leave our friend here. I will see him to Falcon's Nest and gather reinforcements. In the meantime, I would have you search the area to the north of the camp for signs of the attack. Should you pick up the Heretics' tail, do not wait for me. Follow it back to their lair forthwith, being sure to leave me some clear footprints. I realize that this plan may place you in considerate danger, but I see no alternative. I've got this. I got this. Rest assured we will not be far behind. And Pop, thank you. Let's go! Isn't this is a follow duty from memory, and I despise following duties. I don't like them. Oh, the fairy just... I don't know, the fairy made a noise. The tracks continue to the north. I remember doing this for the first time. The ice traps got me, and then I got lost. Oh, what? Wait, I missed one. Star Wars, but it's about striking instructors. Star Wars Episode 4, a new slope. Skiing instructors. Oh my goodness, I can't read. Danny, that's another good one. I don't know how I didn't notice that message. Have I gone? Am I? Am I? Did I miss a thingy? Maybe. I will always fondly remember this one for when a friend played it for the first time, didn't see the first marker, wandered away, and eventually ran out of time! Oh my goodness. I feel like I've gone past one. Have I? Because isn't there a person that I should come across? No? Okay. Apparently I'm fine. Woo. Don't look at me. Don't perceive me. I thought there's a person standing around somewhere. Am I silly? Because then you follow them up here? Right? Have I? Have I? Don't look at me. Just yell Marco and hope they hear. Oh my god. I'm in the trenches. I'm in the trenches. I'm in the trenches. See, because I have a feeling. Leave me alone! Because it's this building, but I feel like you're meant to follow someone in here. Right? I meant to follow someone in here. This is... I don't think I've done this right. I think I've missed a step somewhere. Because then you... Oh, never mind. Maybe not. Hi there. I'd like to know if you'd be interested in insurance. I just walked into the room. Oh, there's a party in here? Whoopsies. Survey. Duty complete. All right. I swear there was like a person you had to follow. I'm imagining things. It's my wife! Normally there is. Okay. Look at her! The kids missed you.
Looking for me, I presume.
What a woman. Look, she's so pretty. Oh, like, oh. Oh my goodness.
The child who glimpsed the truth.
No, it cannot be.
I thought you were going straight into Bon Jovi. It's my wife. It's now or never. Oh, I love her so much. I don't think you understand.
Alike in gifts, yet set upon different paths.
I'm gonna treasure the time we have together. I took it for granted last time you saw me. I took it for granted.
He speaks true, warrior of light. Like you, I have been blessed with the echo. The visions terrified
That's fine.
me
There's a
at
lot of
first.
things I don't understand.
They came without warning. I wondered what I had done to deserve them. But I had no time to ponder such things once the calamity came. The land turned against us, and in a matter of hours, Falcon's Nest was buried under 10 fulms of ice and snow. We had no choice but to flee for Ishgard. We came to the wall, and while we searched for a way through, there was an avalanche. And then I was alone. So I set forth for Dravania. I knew full well what might happen where I found, but I could not survive on my own. I was found, of course, and not by a mere dragon, but by the great worm Hraesvelgr.
Shout out to Hraesvelgr, we love
I knew
you.
why I had been given this gift. For with it I heard his voice and saw the truth through his eyes. I was chosen to deliver this revelation to the people, to bring dragon and man together as they once were and should ever be.
Killing's feelings don't bring them together. What of the innocents who died when you attacked Foundation? I don't want to accuse her. I don't...
It wasn't supposed to be like that. You have to believe me. It was beyond my control. Children taught to fear the skies, who saw their loved ones slaughtered. Yet the Dravanians, though they know where the fault truly lies, fell upon them with such fury.
Men die, and their children forget. But we are everlasting. To us, then is as now. Thou canst not comprehend the violation, the outrage, the fury.
I will make this right. I am neither a saint nor a savior, just another sinner. Yet I will not forsake this cause. I cannot. I will see this cycle broken and peace restored. We can do naught else, for we are now as one.
Thank you so much, Izale. I love you so much. Mistress Tink, praise Helona, you are alive. We came as swiftly as we could, but I see we are too late. So, they were lurking in the cellar of this farmhouse. 'Tis a pity Lady Icehearth escaped, but we must not let that detract from your accomplishment. We have them on the run. We have dealt our foes a telling blow this day, my friend, and I shall see that your efforts are recognized. Doo-doo. Establishing an outpost in so remote a location could not have been easy. Tenacious devils. Don't talk about my wife like that. Right, so it's nearly 2 a.m, so I gotta make like a trampoline tester and bounce. Have a good stream. Boing. Bye, Danny. I'll just be finishing off this one once we get back to Ishgard, and then I'll be finding somewhere we can raid. Let us return to Falcon's Nest to share our discoveries with Sir Redwald. Come, after tracking heretics across realms of ice and snow, I should say you are due a few hours rest next to a warm fire. Night, Danny. I have been meaning to make a tuck-in command. I've been meaning to do that. Da-da-dum-bum. Do-do-do-do-do. Bum, bum. That'd be cute. Yeah, I thought it would be cute too. Bum, bum, bum. Lord Oterel, Mistress Tink, full glad am I to see you both hale and healthy. What news? You mean to say you hunted the heretics down on your own and slew them before reinforcements could arrive? By the fury! I believe we have made great strides towards purging these lands of heretics, and I mean to say as much when I deliver my report to my father and the Holy See. As will I, Lord Oterel. May it serve to remind our superiors what houses Dondre and Four Temps should achieve through continued cooperation. Indeed, I trust you and your knights are content to handle the rest. We most certainly are, my lord. During your short time with us, you and Mistress Tink have accomplished far more than I had thought possible. I cannot in good conscience impose upon you any longer. Pray return to Ishgard with my thanks. As you wish, Sir Redwald, we thank you for your hospitality. Woo! What about back to Ishgard? We go. Oh. Do 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 do. Bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Mistress Tink, I would speak plain. From the first, I questioned your motives and your competence. Unjustly, I now realize. Rumors have a way of growing more fantastic as they spread, and quite frankly, those surrounding you beggar belief. But Haurchefant swore that all the stories were true. He championed your cause and begged Father to grant you patronage. And he duly listened. Because of all his wisdom, he has never been able to say no to my dear half-brother, the legacy of my father's sole indiscretion. Mother hated him, of course. Even on her deathbed, she refused to acknowledge him, and, to be honest, she was not alone in her feelings. But this is not the worst of it. At Camp Riversmeet, when we came upon the wounded knight, I knew immediately that one of us would have to pursue the heretics alone, an onerous task fraught with danger. And there you were, the saviour of Eorza and honoured guest of House Four Temps, my new comrade in arms, Haurchefant's dear friend. I told myself it was to be a test, but part of me hoped that you would fail. Yet you accepted the task without a word of protest, nor any sign of fear, and you duly tracked the enemy down, faced him alone, and lived to tell the tale. Plainly, Haurchefant had the right of it all along. That I doubted your strength bespeaks mine own weakness, but I will not doubt you again, Mistress Tink. On that you have my word. Woo! I am both excited and nervous to reopen the shop tomorrow with everything I'm doing, because I don't have everything I want to have done yet. Listen, be kind to yourself. You can get stuff done, like, after it's already opened, can't you? You can do some stuff. Alrighty. Okay. With that, I'm going to wrap up stream here. Woohoo! Let me have a look-see look. Who is live and vibing? But thank you, Danny, for the resub, and thank you, Sasha, for the raid today. I really appreciate it. Oh, I know who we're raiding. I know who we're raiding. So if you want to keep up with streams and such with me, I do post on Blue Sky, if it'll work. If you want to rewatch VODs back, if you miss a VOD or whatever, you can watch it here. I will be making a separate playlist for this playthrough. But yeah, I will be running a separate playlist on YouTube for these VODs. Yeah, I'm running it for this whole week. I just wanted to have more stuff done. Got you. Gotcha. But hey, we're only human, right? We're only human. We do have a Discord, but you obviously need enough channel points to get an invite. But I am planning in the new year to bring back movie sessions. I'm just working out what time would best suit me to run those, and it probably won't be weekly anymore, but maybe like fortnightly maybe, but we'll see. Let me also raid messages. First one for subscribers, second for followers. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for being here, Hales. I appreciate it. And again, thank you, Danny, for the resub. Sasha for the raid. It's a good time. I will be next stream will be tomorrow night with Minecraft. But can I copy this raid message, or is it just gonna, sorry, I'm fighting. 1 second. Next stream will be the Minecraft stream tomorrow night for the New Year's raid train, which I should promote. Which is starting tomorrow. It'll be running this time tomorrow. That's the raid train that I've organized to celebrate the new year. But the next Final Fantasy stream, I'm thinking that I probably will do MSQ again on my alt. It is re-clear day, so I might jump over to my main, but we'll see. We'll see what I'm vibing with, honestly. Let me set up the actual raid. But I appreciate everyone for vibing. I appreciate everyone's good vibes. We're going to raid Dev, and he is currently playing Elden Ring. It's a good time. Make sure it's all set up. But you guys are all awesome. You're all amazing. Take care of yourself. I will be doing a lurk in Dev's stream. But as I said, take care of yourself. I wish you all the very best. And if I don't see you, a happy new year. I hope that the new year brings everything that you want. And yeah, thank you for vibing with me today. I appreciate it a lot. I will catch you guys later.